So I'm going to start with a few points, right? There's some people. I mean, there's a lot of people that it's best for them to have a job. Let's start with that.
Oh, sure, I agree.
Let's make sure we start with that. There's a lot of people that I would say about 80%, 90% of people, it's best for them to just have a job. Stay in the diaspora, keep your job. That's okay. But then there's the 10%.
Yeah.
There's the 10% that they're business, they're creators. They have ideas, they have things that they can do, they can run businesses and things like that. Those are the people that I feel like would survive in Nigeria, frankly. The 10%. The 10% that these are business people, business-minded people. These are the people that are going to survive in Nigeria. Not the 90% that they have I have to have a job mindset. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you have a business mindset, you can survive in Nigeria. I moved to Nigeria. I was born and raised in the US. I moved to Nigeria with maybe a quarter of what this guy has. I live a lot.
Are you in Nigeria now?
I live in Nigeria. I live a lot better than a lot of people in the US.
My man.
When I mean I live a lot better, I'm never going back to the US. I don't even want to be buried in the US.
My man.
I'm telling you the fact. So, you know, and what we can do is, I don't know if you have this guy's contact. We have a group. There's a group for the diasporas. There's about 400 members of us that's moved back. There's people moving back daily to Nigeria.
That's
daily.
Right.
Daily. Like I said, we have a group, we chat, we share ideas, we help each other. We have a whole clique, a whole connection. It's different from what you see on TV. We're eating well, we're living well. You don't need $160,000 to, or whatever that number is, to move to Nigeria. You don't need it. You need your rent. You need a good idea. You need to spend a lot of time in Nigeria first, and then invest your money. Don't go and start a random business. I can, like I said, I can guide this person. I can give them ideas of what they can do, but I'm telling you, you don't need $160,000 to move to Nigeria. You don't. There's a lot of things you can do. Just what I would advise this guy, just take your time, you know, secure yourself. Think about the kind of business that you can secure yourself with. Land banking, number one. Land banking, number one. If you have a few pieces of land in Nigeria, if something happens to you where you lose all your money and you have to run back to the US, you still have your land. Land banking. That's the first thing anyone with that kind of money should do. I'm not saying you should use all your money to buy land. That doesn't make any sense. But land banking first. The other part, there's a lot of people in America or in the UK. I have a lot of friends in the UK and in America. When I told them I was moving to Nigeria, man, when I told them I was moving to Nigeria, why are you moving to Nigeria? It's dangerous. It's this. Yeah. You're going to get kidnapped. You're going to get killed. You're going to get, guess what? They're still working for their boss in America. They're asking for paid time off. I don't have to do any of those things. There's a lot of us in Nigeria that were born in the UK, born in the US, that are doing very well in Nigeria.
My man.
So when
when
I hear people tell me, oh, well, Nigeria is dangerous, those are the 90%. Those are the ones that are going to work in the same job, same field. This could be doctors, they could be lawyers, they could be whatever. They are workers, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That 90%, it's okay, because I need somebody to work for me, right? Bill Gates needs somebody to work for him, right? Dangote needs somebody. So that's okay. But there's the 10% that's going to go back to Nigeria and make more money than they're making in the UK, in the US, or wherever they are in the diaspora. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I would never, ever, ever, I don't even want to die in the States. And once again, I was born in the States. That's how serious it is. There's a lot of us, a ton of us, that we're in groups. We go to each other's parties. We have dinner, we meet up, we network. There's a lot of people moving back. I'm not talking about people that were born in Nigeria, people that were born in the UK and the US. So when I hear people discouraging people from moving back to Nigeria, I laugh at these people. So if this person wants to connect with me, they can connect with me. I can guide them. I don't need their money or anything like that, but there's a lot of things that they need to do.
Can I ask you a favor, bro? Can I ask you a favor? I like the energy. I like what you're you're telling us. So this is just you and I, right? So hopefully people can pick one or two things. So first of all, the first thing is, someone's contemplating on moving back. So what would you say? And I know it's subjective, right? I have $30,000. Yeah. And I'm coming home. Okay, I have a place where I can lay my head, even if I'm renting for now. Let's say I've not even built anything, but I've got 30,000 US. So, and I say, hey, JR, bro, listen, man, I want to come back. What would you say? Okay, realistically speaking, and I don't want us to sugarcoat anything, talk about the pros and cons. What would you say? Okay, my man, you don't have to take it. This is just advice, but these and these and these and these and these is on. Say I meet you now. We'll sit up in Rhapsody in the Ikeja, Lagos. We're just grabbing lunch or a couple of drinks. You and I are brainstorming. Hit the ground. Let's go.
So here's the first thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, do things like I've done it. I know a lot of people. I know of a particular young lady that she moved to Nigeria and she had to move back to the UK because she couldn't handle it. But guess what? She moved right back to Nigeria. She's in Nigeria now, running things. So the first thing I could suggest, it took me 8 years to move to Nigeria.
Wow.
I went back about twice a year. So I'll go back every 6 months, observe, see what's going on, make some rich friends, quote unquote, rich friends. Not your friend from high school, not your friend from college, rich friend. Network first. Because when you network first, that will give you a vision of what you need to do. They will tell you what you need to do. Rich people help people, especially if you're networking with them, especially if you're from the diaspora, you're not really a threat to them.
That's right.
First thing, go back to Nigeria, visit. If you can visit 5 times a year, do that. I did twice a year for 8 years. Network. When you network, your answers are right there in the networking. Because I can't really tell you to do what I did. I can't tell you to do my business or do this or do, because I don't know what. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know. But if you have $160,000, the first thing I'll tell you.
130. No, I'm trying to be realistic because let's say someone's got. I'm just trying to go for like the bare, a big, like $30,000 in their back pocket. Right?
Okay. So
what do you think they can do?
$30,000. I'm still gonna go back to land banking, man. I'm sorry. I'm all about.
Go on, talk to us, man.
I'm all about securing myself. The way I think is, if something happens to me, to where I mess up or I get ripped off or something bad happens, which is just rare. If you're not, if you're smart, you should know how to move and not make the wrong business decisions, right? What I would do would be, number one, visit often. Give yourself a deadline. I'm moving in 2 years. In these 2 years, I'm going to go as much as possible. Every single holiday that I have or vacation I have, I'll go back, visit, network big time. Network, I'm telling you, Phrankleen, networking is number one. Networking is number one. Anything you need, just network. Dry cleaning, network. Bank people, network. Network with the CEO guy that you saw in the bar. Network. Once you do that, from there,
you build your local connection.
Well, you need your local connection. Of course, when I mean local connection, I'm going to go back. You need rich friends. Rich friends are very easy to meet. Hang out with a friend that knows a friend. Connect with wherever you meet. The guy at the bar, the guy at the grocery store, the guy at the bank. Just you're from the diaspora. Sell yourself as a diaspora. They love it. Sell yourself as a diaspora. That will give you your answers. Because when you start talking to these guys, you talk to a guy that's a CEO running a big press company that moved from the diaspora like 10 years ago. He's going to tell you exactly what you need to know. He's not going to tell you the type of business. I'm not going to tell you what type of business to do.
Got you.
But if you talk to me or you're hanging out with me in the bar, I'm going to tell you what kind of people you should not be hanging out with, starting with your family and your old friend. If you're from Nigeria, your old friends, right? No old friends, no family member. Just keep it clean. Even sometimes you can go to Nigeria without really letting your parents know you're in Nigeria.
Wait. No old friends, no family members. Say that again, brother.
No old friends, no old family members. Even sometimes you can go to Nigeria without your family members knowing you're in Nigeria. I'm
Goddamn
telling you,
right.
I did it a million times. You know, block a lot of people on WhatsApp that you don't think are going to be good for you. I'm telling you, when you have a lot of money in your hands, you need to move very clean. Hang out with very, you know, a lot, like I say, a lot of rich friends. This is what I did. I'm telling you what I did. Network, land banking, those are the first things. If something happened to you where you run out of money, where, I don't know, your business goes down, guess what? You have 5 plots of land. If you go back to America, you still have your 5 plots of land. If Nigeria goes, if something happens to Nigeria where everything goes bad, you still have your 5 plots of land. You can still go back.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Please. Sorry to interrupt you. Forgive me. Can
Mm-hmm.
you just shed a bit of light on why people should avoid old friends, particularly the broke ones? Talk about it.
Oh, man. Okay. So the reason why I would tell you to avoid old friends is that I'll give you an example. I've lived around the world, like 5 countries now. So you leave, let's say you left Nigeria when you were maybe 17 or something. You're in your 30s or 40s now, right?
Yeah.
You don't know these people. You don't know these people. You moved from Chicago to New York for 10 years. Your friends in Chicago, you don't know them. It's been 10 years.
That's right.
Why would you go to Nigeria and be making friends with people that you met in high school? You don't even know what they're doing. Do you know how they move? Do you know what neighborhood they live in? Do you know their friends? And you're coming from America or from the UK. That's your life that you're playing with.
That's
Nigeria, right. Nigeria can be the best thing that's ever happened to you or the worst thing that's ever happened to you. It depends on how you move. Even your mother does not have to know you're in Nigeria all the time. Your mother does not have to know you're in Nigeria all the time.
Say that one more time, my brother.
Your mother does not have to know you're in Nigeria all the time. Your father doesn't have to know you're in Nigeria. Your brothers, your siblings. It depends on what you're trying to do with yourself. You need to move quietly and move in a clean way. When you network and you make those rich friends, they're very easy to make. If you have a British accent, just, I don't know how you got, just talk the way you talk. American, they're going to like you. Connect with those people, network with them, make friends with them, grab dinner with them, grab wine with them. They're going to tell you exactly, they're going to direct you exactly on what you need to do. They're going to give you their connections. When you move to Nigeria, they'll give you their police people, they give you their lawyers, they'll give you their judges, they give you their accountants. You need these people's connection. That's what you need. Your networking is going to give you your answers to your $130,000 or $160,000 that you need to invest. But my main thing is, if you decide to move to Nigeria with $130,000, don't take all the $130,000 to Nigeria, even while you're in Nigeria. Go to Nigeria, spend a month. If you have 130 grand, you can spend a month in Nigeria. Take a month off. Spend a month in Nigeria, right? Get an Airbnb for a month. Network with people. Take maybe 30 grand. Look for a good real estate company. Buy some land. Chill. No rush. No flashiness. No spending any money. Wear your regular polos. Don't flex. Keep your mouth shut and observe. Learn the environment and just go from there. And then baby steps. From there, while you're in Nigeria, you're going to see a lot of things that you need to do based on the need and the environment. That's what I did. I'm never going back to the US. I mean, I go for holidays and shop or whatever. I didn't take 130 grand to Nigeria. I took less than 50K to Nigeria. So, you know,
I was going to ask you that. Do you mind telling us how much you took with you at the time?
I took less than 50,000 naira to Nigeria. And obviously, nobody can pay me enough. Sorry, it's $50,000.
You mean what?
Nobody can pay. Sorry?
Well, did that cover your feeding and ideas and
yeah,
everything
your rent? Yeah, your rent. I got a decent place, a nice place. That's like 8 grand. Obviously feeding the rest of the stuff, and then I invested a few amount of money. came back to the US while I had my stuff in Nigeria, shipped my car, my regular old car at the time, shipped my
Yeah.
car, shipped all my things, picked up my place, and then went from there. I've never been back. I mean, I've never moved back. If I need something, I'll fly to London, fly to the US. You just got to plan. You cannot just rush the Nigerian move. Don't take all your money. Go to
Gotcha.
Nigeria, spend a month. That 1 month, network with people. Only hang out with people that are successful. Period. Don't like it. There's no sentiments, no childhood friends, no cousins, none of that. Move quietly, hang out with successful people. Your answers are right there. Those are my answers. Diaspora move with diasporans because they can. I can talk to another diaspora and say, "Hey, I have 10 million." I just say 10 million. They're not looking at me like I'm some cash cow.
Gotcha.
They're looking at me like, "Oh, yo, be careful with that. This is what I did, because you guys are on the same level."
Yeah.
Don't hang out with your cousins from I don't know wherever they're from and start talking about 10 million naira. So
imagine if it's like you said, some high school friend, and then you say, "Oh, I've got 10 mil." They're already thinking of how to get you kidnapped.
No. You're not on the same level. You're not friends. You should even be in the same WhatsApp group. They should be blocked. It's not. Once again, there's no sentiments. If you living in the diaspora, begging for time off from your boss. Come on now, you're making money in dollars. Leave low, save your money, plan your move, visit Nigeria often. Don't tell a lot of people you're going to Nigeria. Pack your stuff and move. The diaspora is to make money, just like they came to Africa to take slaves, right? They took the resources, took it back to the diaspora, made their country the best, the great countries that they are, right? You're a black man, you go to the diaspora, or if you're born in diaspora like me, take your resources, take you right back to Africa. The food, the egusi tastes better in Africa. The palm wine tastes better in Africa. The water tastes better for me in Africa.
Bro, every goddamn thing tastes better in Nigeria, man. What?
I would never ever go back to that. I'm telling you. Like I said, I go back if I need something. I'll go to
that's different. That's
I'll go to IKEA and get my plates or whatever. But for me to live in the diaspora, for what? No, you don't need 130 grand. Yeah, so just those are the biggest tips. The first thing, visit often. While you visit, network. Only hang out with successful people. That's it. I'm sure this happened to you, Phrankleen. When I'm around my friends, we fight on who's gonna spend money, who's gonna buy the drink. We fight. We argue like, yo, I paid for everybody last time. We argue. Those are the kind of friends that you need to be hanging out with.
Thank you.
You're not there to be buying drinks. You're not there to save Nigeria. You're not there to complain about NEPA. That's none of your business. Your business is to be in a place where you don't have to know who's NEPA. You don't have to worry about who's Buhari. You can build yourself up. It's possible. It really is. And Nigerians they're the most negative about Nigeria that I've seen, especially in the diaspora. When I go back to the US or I go to the UK and I hang out with Nigerians, they're like, "You live in Nigeria?" Yeah, I live in Nigeria. I do. And so it's very possible for a lot of us to move back. If you have a family, you can take your time, go back often. You don't have to build a house. If you want to retire in Nigeria, you can build a house. But you have to really be smart about your plan. If you have a mortgage overseas, rent your place out. Rent your place out. Visit often, build your network. I think the network is the biggest thing, to be honest with you. Once you build that, you're good, because those guys are those are your backbones in Nigeria. So yeah, that's my tip.
A question, but before you go, somebody asked a question that, how do you find, okay, how do you find the so-called network of those rich friends or those people that you mentioned? Somebody asked that question just now.
I have a good answer for that. How do you find those successful people that you meet in America? How do you find them?
Yeah.
I'm responding with a question. How do you find those people? See, one of the things I've noticed about Nigerians, right, especially in Nigeria, for example, I get a lot of people that say, "Oh, I have a medical degree, I can't find a job." Yeah, there's a lot of people that can't find a job, but there's also a lot of people that they don't have anything and they find their way of getting a job. How? By networking. By networking. You see, you meet someone, you ask them, "Hey, uncle, not your uncle, but oh, uncle, how are you? Like, I'm looking for a job." Just keep selling yourself. Anyone you meet in the bar, in a party, there's rich people everywhere in Nigeria. They're hanging on every Owambez, they're in every bar, they're in every club.
I love my favorite part of what you've said so far is that bit about the hanging out with these. I've said this before. Some people will call you cocky, that, oh yeah, you're looking down on your old friends. And I've said this, they will be your demise. And particularly your emphasis on family members, right? They will be the ones to absolutely sabotage you. See what you said about you can slide in, slide out without even your mom knowing your itinerary.
It doesn't mean you hate your mom. It doesn't mean you hate your family members. It just means that, number one, if you move overseas from Nigeria and you're washing plates in the UK or in the US, you go back to Nigeria, they don't see you as the same. They see you as an elite with dollars or pounds with.
That's right.
So automatically, you need to kind of understand how they see you first. There's nothing negative. I'm not saying hate anyone. I'm not saying hate your family. No. You need to understand how Nigeria is. You want to move to Nigeria? Well, you need to understand Nigeria. You need to understand you're not in the same place anymore. So even while you're washing plates in the UK, in the US, you move back to Nigeria, you better make sure you're not living in some random place that you were living when you were growing up, right? You have to level up. So if you're moving back, I'm always going to go back to the same thing. First thing, spend some time in Nigeria. If you don't have enough vacation time, especially people in the US, we don't have a lot of vacation time. Spend some time in Nigeria. Network anywhere you go. Network. There's always a rich person anywhere you go, period. There's always a rich person anywhere you go. In the bar, in the hotel, anywhere you go. Network with everyone. You meet people, you meet a doctor, boom, that might be your doctor.
Yeah, I agree.
My doctor is somebody I met through a friend, just casually. That's my doctor. In a private hospital, that's my doctor. That's how you just network. There's that question. How do you meet people in the US? How do you meet people in the UK?
Coffee shops, train.
Anywhere.